Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's been a good week so far on my end. Big chillin'. Hope everyone else can say the same. Alright, so today our goal is that the Sword of Asgard in the motherfucking flesh. So here's the goal for today, is digging into the character stories that they released with the new patch and saving these, and then maybe we'll do a little bit of simulated universe, maybe some Mega Man. We'll see how long the character stories take. But let's just dive right in and get to it. We're slowly loading. Also, let me know if the volume gets wonky. I'm constantly adjusting it when I'm playing games, so like, you know, sometimes things get a little louder than you expect. Alright, you don't happen to be at Stargazer Navalia right now. How'd you know? Sorry, now's a fuck. There's an important task I need your help with. It's really urgent. The sky dome malfunctioned half an hour ago. It was probably caused by the unusual yin-yang phenomenon from the ambrosia. Fuck, this girl is typing a lot of information. Yeah, she's texting like, you know, like the unhinged text conversations people leak when like their partner's just going nuclear. It reminds me of that. Couldn't get a word in edgewise. She just popped off. Alright. Half an hour ago. Okay. Technical details are complicated. In short, one district has a serious problem. It's about to explode. Ah! Has yet to fully recover from all the chaos. There's no one available to handle the emergency. That's a pretty fucking big emergency to not have anyone to deal with. Jumped on Starskiff and flew to the Sky Dome to carry out an emergency fix, but the Starskiff also broke down during the rescue and lost contact over Stargazer Navalia. Okay. So whoever they sent, the office worker's a bit special. I feel like we're about to find out. And get my funsies team. Alrighty. Guess we gotta navigate to it. There we go. All's good now. Alright, let's see what's up. Oh, what's Walt doing here?
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikue sent us a side crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the Starskiff crashed as soon as possible.
Oh, we get to do the little, the mini game. Alright. I think I found someone that might be having a bad day.
There. That must be who Miss Shikue asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
Man. You know what we need to get Walt a copy of? Track down Where's Waldo book. Or one of those I Spy books, because I guess she's tucked in behind the crate, so it's not so bad. But like, you could easily see the problem. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I thought I'd be able to thread the needle wall, but elevator.
Not a scratch.
Can I have fun this time?
Those things make unpleasant noises. Yeah, just a little bit.
Time for a buzz.
See that?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
We're just gonna go nuclear on the poor thing.
Time.
Here comes the drop.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You took the
Lamps
bait.
ablaze.
Alright, let's
Lamps.
light him up.
Forward.
I don't know why I'm fighting this legitimately. I think just for fun.
Time for a buzz.
It's time.
Actually playing the video game? No way.
Let me tend your wounds.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Alright. Easy peasy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
And our elevator's here. Yeah, she is tucked behind the tree.
Back, you demons! I'm not afraid of you. Stay away.
Oh, she's saying when it comes to I guess stealth isn't gonna help her. They already know she's there. I was just thinking maybe yelling at them is not the best way to like protect
Hey,
yourself.
get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Okay, see you.
Don't worry, Miss Cheney. We've been in worse danger.
Could you imagine just leaving her? Go back to town. Feels like I'm
Time
forgetting
for a
something.
buzz.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
All right, big hit.
Illusions of the past.
Oh, huge hit.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Just Sela doing Sela things.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. You don't look so good.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Oh,
There are
there's
too many
more.
monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
It's all that yelling. You attracted more of them.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Cheney. We're not abandoning you.
You know, Balt's really got the heart of a hero. It's showing.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Hey, let's go.
Cloud Knights, formation. Prepare to engage. Hold on, Ting-Mi. We're coming to get you.
Not a scratch.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Just have the
Illusions of the past.
do his thing.
Lance! Forward!
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, round 2.
What's in your perspective?
So I actually got a good laugh earlier. I was looking at like people and stuff for Star Rail. And they had characters split into like single target versus AoE. And
This is double speed.
despite Sela doing games journey way out a bit, alright. I had a feeling that might happen. That's I imagine it's all the pew pew.
Not a scratch.
Alright, how's that?
Hit! Lance! Forward!
Taking the... I think that's good. The green bars look like they're behaving a bit better now.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
Maybe drop Sela's, or drop the voice slightly as well. Yeah, all bit boom boom gonna hacked it.
of the past.
Yeah.
Time
I
for
feel
a
like
fun.
this is, alright, yeah, this is a good balance, I think. Oh yeah, you can't even hear them, going boom boom. Probably raise the voice a little bit more. Go half. I'll just drop the volume a couple. Yeah, music's a bit loud. There we go. There's the ratio. I think.
Time for a buzz.
Yo, that's a lot of fucking dogs.
Lance! Forward!
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for a buzz.
No,
is double speed.
it's good to talk, it's good to balance the sound. Yeah, I'll go like that. There we go. It's all relative. But I think we're there.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by. Qing Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
Going full mom
No
mode.
need, Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
I didn't really do anything. As easy as taking out the trash. It was pretty
You
easy.
Astral Express Trailblazers have outstanding manners, but your allegories are a little odd.
But I'm the trash man.
It was because of both of you that Qing Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
Hell yeah, because when
The
we first
feeling is
met you just
mutual,
talked a lot of
Lady
shit.
Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
Yo, she's really beating down on the kid right now. It's
you
fine.
always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what
Hey,
actually
Emmy,
happened.
how's it going?
It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qing Ni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
Man, parenting's gotta be a tough gig.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
Scary mom.
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been.
Good, glad to hear you're doing alright.
Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
I feel like you relate to this a lot.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough. But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
To the palace.
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
Oh, man. Yeah, parents are funny. I saw a lot of things when I worked in the school. And remember a lot of things from growing up.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Alright, let's go see. I have a feeling that Changni just constantly tries to live up
won't
to
you
her
listen to me?
mom's reputation
Because
or
it's
something.
my life!
Uh-oh.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Luofu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Oof.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? I don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helm Master's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going?
Well, this is awkward. I don't understand why she doesn't understand, and I don't understand why she doesn't understand.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Good old circular
Apologies,
argument.
Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest
Just a
wish
little
that
bit.
she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the
I
abundance
didn't have to hear
axis
any of that conversation. You
to a
screamed at
living
each other very
planet.
loudly, not even a little.
I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
It's kind of like when you were a kid and your friend invites you over, and then their parents start fighting in the other room, and you and your friend just kind of sit there, and you're like, "Uh-oh." What's the adult
invited you
version
here
now?
to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
Reminds me of my parents whenever I'd invite James over. Fuck. Everyone enjoyed this meeting with Yukong.
Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day.
My dad would feel bad that we heard it and take us to get ice cream and stuff, so it wasn't so bad. Well, that's good. At least there's a silver lining.
We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
Now, I'm no expert, but I just have a feeling that it might be the trauma. That might be why she doesn't want her kid in the sky. It's the trauma. Alright. Alright, time to hear the other side. What?
You
No
too,
way.
please, wait. Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
It's a parent-child relationship. You shouldn't have talked. Yeah. It's complicated.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
I'm actually a month old.
But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
I don't think I have the qualifications to advise here. When it comes to family stuff, I leave it to Mr. Yang. Missing a 78% chance to gather materials. Oof.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying.
Yeah, it's the trauma.
She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Starwatcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good? I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskip Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
Ooh. So that's one thing that I really, really liked about going traveling, was seeing all the snacks that they do over in, like in other countries. So my little trip to Denmark, seeing the way they like do up specific snack foods and stuff, it's just like in the airport. What fancy snacks? To be fair, it's more like the way that they approach their meals. Like, I don't know if it's a European thing or a Danish thing, but breakfast was it really felt like a bunch of odds and ends just kind of laid out, and you would just kind of eat like a bird till you had your fill.
Nice.
Like, I know it's like a buffet thing, but like the types of food that they had out, lots, like in Denmark specifically, they like doing open face sandwiches. So like you have your bread, your protein, your sauces, your greens all stacked up, and you eat it with a fork and knife. I know that's a very Danish way of eating. One of the common snacks that they do in Denmark, they love their hot dogs. They fucking love hot dogs.
Nice.
I think other ones like, oh, so that thing was a little bit different. That one was a French style hot dog, where they do like, I don't know what the I don't know who came up with the fucking idea for that over in France, but they for those not in the know, they take like a baguette and they hollow it out, and then they fill it with French dressing and jam a hot dog in there, and it's a little rough. No, like Danes just, they do enjoy their hot dogs, like just in general as like a quick meaty snack. Was it not good? The ending of it wasn't good, because I ran out of hot dog because I ate the top of it. I think I was supposed to push it down into the baguette fully. So at the end of it, I just had about like 2 inches of bread filled with French dressing to finish off. It was like eating a gross fruit gusher, like a French dressing flavored fruit gusher. But yeah, other than that, like, I'm trying to think like French dressing tastes like. It's almost like a ranch. It's like a ranch that has less of a twang to it. So it's like I'd say it like leans more into like the creamy sweet side of ranch as opposed to being like tangy. So it's like a sweet ranch, yeah. That's the best way I can think to describe it. I'm just trying to think of others. Like, yeah, it's like a lot of eating like a bird, but like it is a lot of chippies and like fruit, nuts, meat. Like,
Nice.
it's not that different from Canada. It's just like they had a few things that were like really special, like the Oh, there's this one. It's a fuck. If I try to pronounce it properly, I'm gonna butcher it. But it's like a flaky tart, and there's almost like you top it with basically pot pie filling, chicken pot pie filling. It's like a white cream gravy with chicken on top, and that was really good. That's a common Danish,
Nice.
like a traditional Danish snack. Then they do like, yeah, it was really good. The fish fricadella was really good too. Fricadella, it's a fried meatball. I'd never had a fish one. Growing up, I always had the beef pork ones. But the fish one's a lot more bready. And it's like a nice, like, quick lunch kind of deal. But yeah, I love seeing the snacks in other areas. Like, just seeing what people like to munch on as, like, quick stuff. Wait, what? Is this the right place? Yeah,
We're
it is.
here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjolafu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine.
I kind of forgot to do like a proper stream talking about the whole trip. I should do that. I should pick like a simulation game and just kind of like prattle on for a while we watch roller coasters roll around or something. Full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy.
I'm gonna treat you. Goes to the
Here,
vending machine.
Mung Bean soda. 1 can each.
Womp womp.
This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Isn't mung bean
Let me
like...
try. A nostalgic experience.
I feel like it's savory, isn't
Oh,
it?
is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express
Okay,
and
it's
forced
bitter.
myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
How is it? Bearable?
Walt was not having it. Anyone have a bucket? Are you sure you're not angry at us? No, nothing like this. It's just dog shit. Classic Welt. I don't want to talk shit to her because she's being nice and she's sharing something she really likes. But the two not good options are like rough. You know, my guy's the main character is a garbage lover, so
Whoa! I've never met a traveler who could down a mung bean soda like that.
my man loves
But
his
I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying.
oh, she's going through it.
Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskip Haven to Starskip watch.
We'll see you later, old man. Let's see.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death.
I like that Walt's just like,
I know
I'm gonna
she's
be her
right.
father figure right now.
I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job, but I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Xianzhou Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Jingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that
Papa
represent
Welt.
future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff, that's right. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire, like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
Sounds like Yukon was a little too good at her job.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
This is like your grandpa went to Nam and you're like, I want to go to Nam too. He's like, no, no.
When they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, that's my girl, or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary.
Wait, not Nam.
I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me. Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors. I'll treat you to something better than mung bean soda next time.
Hell yeah. You know, side note, feels kind of concerning that the only thing she's had to eat today is essentially a can of coffee. Been there.
The fight
I
with the
couldn't do it.
abominations was pretty chaotic.
Once I get hungry, I can't
think Mom's
focus on
trinket
shit.
would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise.
Yeah, we don't know shit. Isn't combat my expertise? Isn't solving puzzles my expertise?
You're a great fighter, but your perception is even more impressive. No matter how well a treasure chest is hidden, you're always able to spot it.
You know, he's got a point.
So,
I'm thorough.
when it comes to finding a needle in a haystack, is there really anyone more capable than yourself?
Brother's just on my map. He's like, you have a map?
this is too big for a trinket.
Alright, that's spear. I got an achievement for going off course. It's pretty funny. How far up can I go? Okay. She said it's a square thing.
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
No.
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only recently found out about it.
There we go.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside. Is this the hunt crest? This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
Trauma.
My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Because she she saw horrors beyond
Maybe we can
imagination.
ask some people who might know the truth. Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother. Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Alright. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Fine arrow embers. Sky-shattering Lux arrow wiped out everything along the way. The Zhenzhou people use the burning embers of the arrow to create many divine objects, and this is one of them. Interesting. You know, when you think about it, it's kind of hilarious that we're like, let's just go ask the guy that runs everything here. Let's go roll up on him and just ask him about some family
It's getting
troubles.
late. Where to now? Ah, grass. You look green.
Yo, that guy nailed his poem. Ah, grass. You look green. Alright, let's see. So true, so deep. Truly a visionary. Alright, what do you got?
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of divine foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helm Master Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again.
His outfit's so good.
The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
We heard that Helm Master Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helm Master Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
Alright, let's see.
This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter. Where did you find this?
This object has been stored inside Helm Master Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who
Holy
survived
fuck, that's a lot
numbered
of
no
people.
more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with her sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Law Fu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Cai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helm Master Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Cai trusted each other with their lives. The Helm Master will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, But I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Alright, well, if he thinks that the documents are so trivial. Yoink. Trophy doesn't need those. Alright. Did you learn anything? Did you learn something? Can you come meet up with me? Alright. Traversing the vast universe in the blink of an eye. She has big dreams.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
She skipped work?
My mom isn't the irresponsible type. She only skips work if she's managed to delegate everything.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other.
Oh, fuck. That reminds me of, Okay, it's fucked up to laugh at this, but I remember when I was in elementary school, one of my classmates, when his parents got divorced, his mom moved to the West Coast, his dad moved to the East Coast, and like, not like Ontario East Coast, I'm talking Maritimes, like, dude was out in Newfoundland. And left him in Ontario kind of in the middle. So, like, we didn't poke fun at him or anything, but just the thought of, like, two parents hating each other so much they literally go to opposite ends of the fucking country is wild. That just kind of reminds me of that shit.
Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Indeed. That's probably why Yukong was never willing to fly again after the battle, and why she forbids you from flying.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This past that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
This feels like it's crossing a line.
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission.
We really
Could
need
I ask you benefactors
to
to
cut out this
look for it
quest for
with me?
content, right?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid
Yeah,
we
we
can
gotta
only
extend the
accompany
runtime
you,
out
Miss Chingni.
for the patch.
You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
You know, that's one thing that I actually really like about the MiHoYo games. It's like, sure, it's gacha. We got banners and shit that we have to deal with. But at least you know when the new content's coming. They got it on a fucking clock. We had a resolution forever ago and came to the conclusion you two should talk to each other. Nah, I don't want to yet. Search for location of her personal archive.
Oh, can I help you? I know what it looks like, but I'm using Celestial Jade to improve the algorithm. I'm working, I swear.
Sorry. We'll get going.
I wouldn't have known in either way what you were doing. Also, I ain't no snitch.
It seems like this device is handling some important procedures. Let's leave it alone.
I love work. I love overtime.
Coping.
I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime.
This poor woman.
Let's leave her alone.
She's fucking going through it worse than anyone else here.
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't.
Alright. Hey, here's an idea. Where's your desk?
We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, got it. Let's go take a look.
That feels like it was a little too easy to just find this shit.
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary.
You're a little too happy about this.
Miss Chingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
I killed a man.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Chingni. I'll be waiting over there.
You know, you just open her diary, it just says, I killed a man once. Oh, maybe it's not fine that we're reading this.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot. I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled person. There are some lines he won't cross. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Come read my mom's deepest secrets. Complete lack of segue to you just saying you killed a man. Tai, we are going to be partners. We've known each other so long. When we first knew each other racing star skiffs illegally in the city, we were rivals. Now that we're asked to work together and have each other's back, I'm not really used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who lost against me. But an order's an order. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we would receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation. But I think we both have considerable skills, and having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines is stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel overwhelming anger. But now things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly, though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now, after all. Just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe outside of the delves is entirely different from racing star skiffs that we're so used to. There's nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up or down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, the ability to fly in space is good enough. If I have to share this sweet freedom with you, that's even better. But yeah, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this, no matter what terrible things happen. There's a lot. We're gonna go into skim mode. We've been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. Oh yeah, it's a goddamn diary. Yeah, and it's decades old. Of course, it's a lot. They're practically immortal. Yeah, but there's only so much paper in a book. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you too. I actually feel the same way. Can imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. I've never shown Guanyan my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable, especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. I can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. No matter how rude I was to him, he was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I can imagine what it was like in his final moments, how his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in the moment. So you shouldn't be sad, you should be proud. Tai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized that I'm actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it's rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front line was worsened, that the bloody reality gently, but indisputably, presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated next. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish. Or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought I've experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news kept coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling of becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I've made in my life. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence, but I can fly, I can battle, I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain because I am a fighter pilot. Don't use the names Guanyan came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked with it after diligently going through several collections. I got a hunch. I'm just saying. I think this might be Taiyi's kid, not Yukon's kid. That's what my gut's telling me. This is how we're finding out that she's adopted. Womp womp. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, called me a hero pilot. The only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to the Orem Alley, have a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame luck is not on your side anymore. We don't have that chance anymore. Yeah. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remembered all the time we had steering our starskips across the Lafu sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the Realm Keeping Commission officers who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of innocence. I wish we could stay in that time forever. Okay, so I'm not imagining things. There's a couple little scuff marks on the translation, but that's okay. That's bound to happen when you're cranking content out.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yangmin, please, calm down. Let us explain.
I mean, I should definitely be in shit. I shouldn't have read that.
Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yangming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit. Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guan Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers.
I feel like everyone's just getting tired of her carrying on like this.
Passed away in battle.
No, I don't want to talk to her. I want to go read her diary.
Except your mother. It was tragic when Saeed died soon after.
I started of it 2 steps ago.
Pilot.
Honestly, same.
Which flight will be their last? Saeed's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Saeed's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
Oh, why does he know so much? Yeah.
Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived
Orchestra
long
starts
enough
playing
to
before
remember
they're done
more than
talking.
the
Wrap
Foxian
it
pilots
up.
could ever hope to. In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can do is to remember them and ensure they are not forgotten too soon.
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yangming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is
Someone
exposed.
ground the sassy lost child.
Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Don't let us catch you nosing around here again. No, we're in shit.
Hurry.
We don't get to
Madame
throw
Yukong will be back
rocks.
soon.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
Oh, the stones I throw from my house made of glass, right? Yeah, what the fuck? Let's look in the desk. What drawer?
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we... Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary. But it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Alright, ready to find out you're adopted? Yukon, I'm happy to have this chance to fly, to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous I didn't dare to open and check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. Alright, so they're hyped to be friends. Yukon, don't cry, there's no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guanyan and his partner managed to keep an entire Borson fleet at bay. They were heroes to me, and that is enough. I heard it said the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Janzhou Alliance, you know, the people of the entire galaxy. Hey COD, how's it going? Alright, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything's fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy, but when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know you're still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for a child. Guanyan has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon. If it's a girl, name her Phoenix. Jesus. But this man's literary nonsense is as good as the monkeys in the Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. So after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion, name her Changni. Wow! Called it. Alright. Heading to Cruel Battlefield tomorrow, so tonight there are some things I must entrust to you. What a shocker. Who saw that coming? It's maybe somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we're never entrusted these things to each other before? Take care of Changni like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Changni. No matter what kind of person Changni wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a jet fighter. Alright, I didn't expect that part. Allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Changni become a jet fighter. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships driving my off-road utility vehicle. Nice. Out for a cruise. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really love this segment because I thought the same. Alright, I didn't see the follow-up where it was the dead mom banning it.
I was adopted?
Yeah, this is how you find out you're adopted.
And this Miss Tsai was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
I kinda guessed this myself.
When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. She said I was grown from the Star Skiff assembly line at Stargazer Navalia. I thought she was just a bad liar. I even thought she meant I'd inherited her talent with Starskiffs. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? Yes. Thank you.
Alright, we can finally close this out. That yeah, that's an actual that's rough buddy moment. Holy shit.
You're all done? Did it go smoothly?
I hope Waltz is a little more active.
I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but he and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay.
Alright. Hey, Yukon. Figured out your kid's adopted. Now you don't have to have that talk.
She usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her. Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Star Skiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
After all this time, she still didn't remember your name.
Apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once
it's
we're
like,
home.
Yeah, we got introduced.
Actually,
I forgot your name, and it's too late to ask now.
I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
Oh, that's how we're opening this?
Talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Yeah, I remember your coworker's name, but not yours, Rip. Kind of fucked up.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand
Yeah,
now.
can's open.
I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter.
Imagine just go, oh, whoops,
Our
throw the
bond
knot.
is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
The conversation stalls and you're like, you just lean in. Tell her you know you're adopted. And then you just like throw the book on the ground.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness.
Man, that's crazy how we found out you're adopted, right? Walt just looks at you mortified. Oh my god. Hey, remember we said we should have diplomatic decorum?
We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble
And then we
until the
fucked up
knights
her
caught
family
us
dynamic.
and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself, but those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Sure.
Oh, that was the last line.
System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit.
Say, Sai,
Really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting,
I like their
dangerous,
pilot outfit.
low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
Mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear.
I think we're about to see some fuck shit.
It was the last time I spoke to Tsai. Tsai? Hold on, Tsai.
Oh, it's literally the
Tsai,
picture
open
from
your
the
eyes.
light cone.
Tsai.
Oh wait, no, it's not quite. But fuck.
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingyi walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Tsai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? Rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guangyan. She can't afford to lose you too.
This is
Wake
rough.
up! Tsai! Tsai! When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky. Pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly in my dream. That was the day I died.
Mom,
Fuck.
this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now, but I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve?
I mean, to be honest, she
Under
got
the
a
might of
point.
an eon,
She's making a lot
the
of sense.
sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
I mean, not to be a doomer, but
Mom.
the
But I
fact that
never
he
should
just
have
let them
allowed
kind
my
of get
fears to
blundered
compel me to make
until he
decisions for another person.
shrugged and came down and just dealt with it. Wild.
Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps. And more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you. Even if you live to regret it.
Mom? I have one last request.
I feel like we shouldn't have been here for this conversation.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
What? Why?
Because I already touched the sky.
All right. Well, the trauma's been dealt with. I sure hope she doesn't freak out being on the express. All right, let's see. I have something I need your help with. Pray tell. Sure. You make it sound like we're strangers. Oh, we're getting the dumping. Skilled at controlling side cranes. I wasn't trained. Stop saying, you know, you are the one for this task. Great, I'm glad I'm the chosen one. Alright. So she just wants me to go fix some cranes. Let's look at, well, we need some, Levitt. Oh. Walt was just a supporting character. I thought we had a Walt story to do. Fuck. Yeah, what's this guy doing? Looking for an assistant. Someone familiar with the local situation. Friendly, well-educated, a capable adventurer, an outworlder. All these qualities. For an assistant or the protagonist of a story. Scholars from the Intelligentsia Guild must deeply penetrate into alien civilizations and win their trust. Oops. There's no voice acting, but we're still getting the auto-scroll. My plans to research the medical history of the Sanjo just went down the drain. Locals originally gave approval for me to enter the Alchemy Commission, browse medical texts, and exchange research findings with others, but they kept delaying my visit. How do you know that? I've been looking everywhere. You seem to know a lot about what's happening inside the Alchemy Commission. I heard the General of the Law Fu invited some Outworlders to get involved in their internal affairs in a rare turn of events. Why don't you want the locals? I've been in the Sanjo for a year already. They keep taking me to tourist spots and make me drink terrible beverages. Oh, he gets the soda every time. Don't plan to share the secrets of their past with me. Even the application of the Alchemy Commission was only granted after painstaking networking. What do I need to do? You want me to steal books? Okay. According to the Guild's creed, knowledge should be exchanged with an equally valuable piece of knowledge. I gave her a copy of an ancient text and she gave me a prescription the Guild had never seen. I'll give you the approval documents. Don't let an old man like me wait for too long. At my age, arthritis is a veritable torment. It's not my fault that your bones are old. Alright, I feel like we need to kill something. We need murder. Spent too long, so we're gonna go get this week's double. They have an event where they're giving double rewards on the simulated universe, so let's do this. Yeah, let's do the new one. Alright, so we got our crew. Let's try it with Japard. Little change up. I just leveled Japard up recently. A little on the weak side, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, let's see.
The wind?
Give him the old long shot.
To guard and defend.
Alright,
Crush
be
them.
going fast.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Disappear among the sea of
I like
butterflies.
Japard's ult with
Illusions of the past.
the big shield.
Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
Oh, we can actually take advantage of the remembrance shit now. Alright. Shield, please. Good, good. No. We'll go with that. That way, if Jeppy gets a lucky freeze, it'll help seal it out.
Lend me your strength.
I hope luck's on our side as we're going through
Disappear
this.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
She really said stay down. Alright, we've got our path of resonance, that's good.
I'm with you.
Show your courage.
I see that looming little orb.
Mustn't fall. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend.
Big stretch.
Crush them.
Disappear
Look
among
at
the
our
sea
team
of
go.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Throw a patch up. I've been feeling so chilled out recently. I really needed that vacation, but I figured out.
Lend me your strength.
It's like I forgot what it felt like to be relaxed.
Never falters!
Who's next?
It'll heal.
Yo, that was big boy damage.
Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
Lend me your strength.
I was actually talking about it with my boss on today. just how I have this bad habit of whenever I take time off, I want to like do something with it. Like I'm really bad about taking time off just for the sake of taking it.
The enemy situation has changed.
I'm with you.
Show your courage.
We're going to war. Alright, we should be fine.
To guard and defend.
We should be fine to let this one run.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Yeah, I've got a really bad habit of like
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
being like, oh, I don't want to take
past.
time off unless it's unless I'm using my time for something specific,
Lend me your
which is
strength.
not the best habit to be. Because there's never, it's like a two-pronged thing where there's never truly a good time or like a perfect time to go, and also you don't have to be doing like
Who's next?
a
Disappear
ton of
among the
shit
sea
in
of
order for it to
butterflies.
be worth
Illusions
taking
of the
time
past.
off.
Lend me your strength.
I really like that my boss sees it the same way. I don't work at one of those companies where like they say you can take vacation, but like, can you really take vacation?
A will forged in ice never falters.
Kind of like, I don't know if anyone's been watching Zom 100, but I've been really liking that show. During battle, path resonates, regenerates. Let's get the extra healing. Ooh, and the rare buff. Good shit. Imaginary damage boost. Okay. I'm trying to get like a really good one of these for Sela. I got lucky and did end up getting a like a quantum damage boost one. But I want to hold out. Oh, excuse me.
Show your courage.
Oops. Oh, not Bronya with the point-blank rifle.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
Lend me your strength.
Yo, why are these boys really tanky?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A will forged in ice.
Why'd Jeppy suddenly
never
decide to
falters.
start taking up all the skill points? He's hogging them.
Who's next?
Alright, there we go. That's a good one.
Was I seeing?
We'll never have to worry.
Lend me your strength.
And I really like the aesthetic from the
To guard and
Bellabog
defend.
area.
Crush them.
That whole arc was just super cool. Kind of makes me sad that we'll probably not end up having a reason to go back to it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
God. So eepy.
Show your courage.
I'm with you.
Punch. I like that Jeppy just like walks around punching shit.
This battle, lend me your strength.
I was reading his character story
Disappear
entries
among the sea of
earlier,
butterflies.
because
Illusions
like
of the
as you
past.
unlock people, they give you like little updates, right? And that that glowy fist of his is actually a it was given to him as a reward for like excellence in battle.
Crush them. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Like it's
Illusions of the
one of those like
past.
valor things that they crafted for him, and he is kind of like sitting there brooding over it when he put it on, because like it's like, why do I get to have this thing when it was my men that got fucking mowed down in battle? He was going through it, it seems.
You'll pay for this.
He was struggling a wee bit.
Lend me your strength.
What a headache.
Oh, they are very tanky.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
There we go. Look at those big thick shields.
Is that all?
Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
Is that all?
God, I hate these little barrier gremlins.
A will forged in ice never falters!
What? Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
That's okay, we're almost done with
Illusions
them.
of the past.
They're like, I think
Lend me
they
your
might be
strength.
my least favorite enemies to deal
Who's
with
next?
in terms of like common enemies, because they just
Lend me
soak
your
up so
strength.
much damage.
To guard and defend.
Crush them.
All right,
Disappear among the sea of
doing good.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Division's coming together. We're making that progress.
Lend me your strength.
Pronya's just gonna keep Seela going and going and going and going. Let's get the auto crit.
The enemy situation has changed.
Oh, I don't
Show
want
your
these.
courage.
I'm with you.
Oh, these fuckers. I hate these guys.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
I really like,
To guard and defend.
you know, Jeppy's ult
Crush
kind of
them.
reminds me of
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
in
Illusions
Final
of the
Fantasy,
past.
the
Lend me your
Warriors
strength.
limit break, where you make like a big stone wall to protect your allies. Hey, we got the freeze. Ah, fuck.
Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
Wait, seriously? The fish is still alive?
To guard and defend.
Crush them.
A will forged in ice never falters!
There we go.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Get those debuffs out.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, she's about to wombo the shit out of him.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Holy fuck.
Lend me your
Got my
strength.
team on lockdown. Which I get is kind of the point, but...
Lend me your
God
strength.
damn.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Alright.
Who's next?
Things were looking good.
What's in your prescription?
Oh no,
Disappear
not
among the sea
Punisher
of
mode.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me
Whenever
your
I think
strength.
Punisher, I always get a good laugh. There's a very, like, region-specific thing. So up in Canada,
Never falters.
when I was a kid, there's this game show called
Who's next?
which it had all kinds of stuff. Honestly, I feel like a lot of kids would have been really excited to go on it.
Lend me your strength.
But basically, they would have like 3 teams of 2
To
kids,
guard and defend. Crush them.
and they'd have like you'd spin a wheel and it would have all these different
Disappear
challenges
among
kids
the
would have
sea
to
of
do.
butterflies.
It was all like
Illusions of the past.
goo and slime themed, where it'd be like fish balls out of like a thing of goopy water,
Who's
or
next?
like you're bobbing for apples, or you'd have to answer trivia, and if you got it wrong, your partner got a bucket of goop poured on them, or obstacle courses, or like all kinds of stuff like that. Let's refresh that. Ooh. Imaginary damage boost again? Okay. I see, the game's got a preference for what it wants to hand out. How are we doing on good boy points? Oh, we got a lot. It's by Curio. But yeah, the thing that brought up in my head was so they had a character whose name was the Punisher, and he was the one that did all like the there are 3 trotters, be mindful they let's play with them. I didn't read it. I don't know how this is gonna go. Are we supposed to try and kill them?
Lend me your strength.
Good luck, pigs. Oh, they're tanky.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me your strength.
Hey, yo, that poor pig got his ass kicked. Let's re-roll that. Let's roll it again. Transaction or combat? Let's go combat.
What was that?
Yeah, so like, for example, at the start of the trivia round, the person that was going to answer the question went over to the stand, and then the Punisher would go over and grab the person's partner, literally pick them up and put them inside a cell and lock them inside, and then if the person got it wrong, he was the one that dumped the bucket. Like, there's just a guy doing it. And he's dressed up kind of like, he always reminded me of Kane. When I was a kid, I thought he was like, it was like Kane's sidekick.
Lend me your strength.
But like, he's just like this huge fucking guy wearing all black. He was wearing black football pads that were spray painted so it was pure black. And then he had like a Jason hockey mask on. Like just pure edgy, like kid's bad guy look, you know?
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
God, there's a lot of good shows. There's one that always sticks in my mind. That I don't remember actually watching all that much, but it really stuck out to me. So there's a cartoon, it was Tales of the Crypt Keeper, where it was just like animated horror stories for kids.
Lend me your strength.
Which, for someone that doesn't like watching horror, I really love that shit. But they had like an obstacle course thing where it was like a horror themed obstacle course for kids, where they had to like raid a tomb or something, and it was all like Crypt Lurker or Crypt Keeper themed. Let's roll that again. All right, boss time. Let's see how we make out.
I'm with you.
All right, here's hoping we're properly set up. Ooh, we can get 2 of the high level ones. So let's get this one for survival purposes. And then what do we got here? After you're hit. No. We're gonna take the offensive approach. We're gonna do big damage from our big shields.
Seize the initiative.
A little something for everyone.
Oops.
Show your courage.
Let's get it. Bonk.
Time to change
Oh,
tactics.
that's not good.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Bunch of part being immediately disabled.
Lend me your strength.
Don't mess with me.
Alright, trying to remember how do I want to do this.
Disappear among the sea of
So I
butterflies.
nuke the boss.
Illusions of the past.
Bonk.
Need a doctor?
Oh, he's mad. Okay.
Is that all?
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Kill that plant too, maybe? We'll see. No? Okay.
This battle is unavoidable.
You
Lend
do be
me
doing
your
big
strength.
damage though.
What a headache.
A little smack.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea
Rock
of
the
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ooh. Feels good.
Only a scratch.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To
You know,
guard and
Bart's been
defend.
spending a lot of time
Crush them.
enraged.
Let me tend your wounds.
Alright, come on.
This ends here. In the name
big
of
shield
Landa,
time.
a will forged in ice never falters.
I really love the look of this ult. Just give him a little punch. Then we'll attack.
You'll pay for this.
Rania
Lend me your
will do her
strength.
thing.
What a headache.
Sela can do hers. Ah, I didn't kill. Shit. Oh, that's not good. Hey, yo. I don't know what exploded, but Alright, let's see. Do not want to heal her on
Disappear among
the
the
field, that's
sea of
for sure.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This battle is unavoidable.
Actually, no, that's one of the counter plans. There's one that will actually, like,
Lend me your strength.
Who's next?
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau,
I'm having a bit
will
of a
forged in
mental
ice
blank.
never falters.
When it grows the fruit, there's one that grows
Is that
fruit,
all?
and I made the realization that that's one that you have to fucking, like, kill immediately, because, like, that's how the thing
Don't
uses
mess
its
with
super
me.
move.
I'll end your misery. Need a doctor?
Bonk.
Lend me your
I get
strength.
Sela back up and running.
What a headache.
We've entered the storm.
Ooh, with the crit buff.
To guard
Alright,
and
let's go.
defend. Crush them.
Who's next? I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea
There's
of
the Wombo
butterflies.
combo.
Illusions of the past.
Beautiful. Wait a sec.
Only a scratch.
That's some, I call foul on that.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Let me tend your wounds.
Alright, start recharging them, Jakarta, to be really cool
In the name
if we
of
could
Landau,
do this. Yes, good.
a will forged in
I started to
ice
sweat there a little bit. I was like,
never falters.
Jakarta, I really need you to be able to put your shield up right now.
Don't mess with me.
Alright, shit's looking a little pissed.
I'll free you from your chains.
Destroy the
Disappear among
healing
the sea
one.
of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to show you what's in your prescription.
We've upgraded,
Assistance is timely. Lend me your strength.
Bailu's armor. I went and got her the set that, increases her
I'll end your
speed.
misery.
Let's do that.
Need a doctor?
The healing coming out of this thing is pretty nasty. Because that's kind of the
I'll
point.
end your misery.
Oh, I should have used Bronya's ult first. Fuck me and shit.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You'll pay for this.
We got 3 skill points. That's good.
Lend me your strength.
What a headache.
We've entered the storm. To guard and
I do find it
defend.
really funny that
Crush them.
a majority of Bronya's stuff is her not doing stuff in battle.
You don't look so good.
Yo, that thing's had a rough day.
Is that all?
Alright,
Don't
Jeppy.
mess with me.
I think we go for the throat.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau.
Oh, see, it's slow. I haven't actually watched it in slow-mo.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like it. It's got his vines.
This battle is unavoidable.
These are the fruit summoners.
Lend
So
me your
let's deal with that shit.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea
Yo,
of
they're
butterflies.
tanky as shit. What the fuck?
Illusions of the past.
Oh my god, it's wild how tanky they are. What the fuck?
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
To be honest, they got me sweating a little bit. Alright, Jeppy. I need you to come out of your stun. Oh, that's not good.
I'm still needed.
Time to show you what's in your prescription.
Okay, he has fighting spirit
Have
though,
my
so
gratitude. In the name of Landau.
he's good,
A
he's
will
good.
Forged in ice. Never falters.
I'm throwing some salt in that wound, you know?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Let me tend your wounds.
Fuck, how is that thing not dead yet?
I'll free you from your chains.
Alright, let's actually go for
Disappear
that
among
one.
the sea of
We'll break that
butterflies.
one as well.
Illusions of the past.
Oh, we do like no damage to that shit with it. Oh, no, we did. That was,
This battle is unavoidable.
good,
Lend
good.
me your strength.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
There we go, we're pruning our garden. Get some damage out. God, I fought tooth and nail to get that shit off the field, and it's just immediately
This ends
back.
here.
Alright, we're just attacking the boss. Fuck that.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
We're choosing violence.
Lend me your strength.
What a headache.
Need a doctor?
Oh.
Time to show what's in your prescription.
Oh
my
no.
gratitude.
That's a lot of damage.
Is that all? In the name of Landau. A will forged in ice. Never falters. Heal.
Don't mess with me.
Oh. I feel like I have whiplash.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
We've entered the storm.
Yeah, we
To
get
guard and
Bronya to
defend.
buff us.
Crush them.
Get Seela going again.
What a headache.
Big damage into bigger
Disappear among
damage.
the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You don't look so good.
Ah, yeah, that's the stuff.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah! The dot did it.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Anything cool in here? I wonder what the logic was behind the, so the broken keel treasure that you can get from this place. Effect resistance by 10%. If you get it above 30%, all your allies' crit damage increases. So that part of it's good, but like... when I saw it, I kind of raised an eyebrow. I was just like, this one seems awfully weak. But it might just be because it's sitting beside such a good one. Alright. Oh, Japard did good. Fuck, we're almost done with this ability tree shit too. You think I like this game? Oh yeah, the assignments. Go forth. Do your daily duties. What? Enjoying video games? Nah. Never. We have to get sweaty and competitive about everything. God, I'm so glad I'm not on the Diablo 4 fucking wagon. Because fuck, they're going through it. And they're in a constant state of going through it. Bro, every patch makes me want to die. I haven't gone back to it because every update's just worse. I've heard. When I'm working as background noise, I throw on Asmongold in the background when I'm working as just like something to listen into. And every day there's a new video about how Blizzard is just cucking the people playing Diablo even more. Like, isn't the point of an action RPG to feel strong? It's like they don't understand the whole purpose of their fucking game. I'm so mad. Aw, man, I can't believe I just pissed you off like that. Yeah, it's fucking wild that they're just like in this constant state. No, you're not Blizzard, you're fine. I'm opening up wounds like the fact that that girl was adopted and we had to find out through the diary. I wonder. What else do we have? We have these random little things. Borrow Compendium of Remedies. Meet up with Wen, the Heron Express specialist, and retrieve the package. So it's just like more puzzle stuff. God, I'm still split on whether or not I'm gonna pull for Blade, and I'm running out of time. Because, like, originally my plan was to skip Blade and pull on Kafka. And then I came to the unfortunate understanding that Kafka's kind of dog shit. It's not that she's dog shit, it's the way that they've built her kit out, because I've seen like the details of the kit. You have to build a bunch of... Don't say that, okay. Maybe I keep it to myself. She's based in Red Bull. She's on the Femcell grind set. Or whatever the memes are. Because she's a Nihility character, right? Which is fine. She's more like good for nihilism builds or something. She's good for dot builds. She has to do dot damage. And everyone... Like, she can do a shitload of damage, but you have to pair her with other dot characters or it doesn't work. So she can't, like... It's not like what I was hoping for, which was... Oh, she'll be like a good AoE character and I can just drop her in my party as an AoE person. It's, oh no, you have to specifically tailor your fucking party so that she can do her job. Yeah, if I wasn't dog shit at the game and was able to get the drops I need. Oh, fuck. Are you still doing reroll shit for, trying to get, like, a better footing? I haven't in a hot minute, but... I'll probably do it next time I start again. That makes sense. Alright, Japard on Preservation was actually crazy damage. I'm gonna try that again. This time we're just... We'll see how fast we can rip through this. Oh, I should have taken a thing. We're off to a good start. Punch. I'm liking the Falcon Punch.
There's always a weakness. To guard and defend. Crush them.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let the team rip through. I hope Japard doesn't just whiff his ult for no reason. Oh hey, look!
Never falters!
You know, you didn't have to do that. It's a bird.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Alright, let him rip again.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
You know, if I had Natasha on the team instead of Bailu, it would be a full-on Bellowbog team. Alright, good, good. That's where we started. Punch. Punch.
Lend me your strength.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
One thing I hope they speak to that I'd really, really like to know is where does Seela get her power? How is she this quantum assassin? I'll even accept it's like an advanced stealth thing or something, but yeah, don't worry, don't think too much about it. But like, she's just some not to be dismissive, but like
Crush them.
she's like full.
Will forged
Like
in ice.
she's an orphan
Never falters.
that just like was living on the street, just grinding by, and then she's just like, yeah, I can skip through. I can manipulate the quantum material of the
Disappear among
world
the sea
to
of butterflies.
stealth.
Illusions of the past.
I mean, it's super cool. I just want to know how she learned to do it. Or maybe she's the originator. Maybe she just figured it out. Even that I can accept.
I'm with you.
Show your courage.
Stop asking questions, just consume product. Yeah.
Lend me your
Just think of
strength.
waifu. Just think strong waifu.
It'll heal.
Honestly, it's kind of a funny thought. Thinking in terms of waifuism with
Never falters.
Lend me your strength.
thinking waifuism with Sela when her and Branya are just so tight.
Lend me your strength.
Feels like it turns into like three's a crowd, you
To
know?
guard and defend. Crush them.
So tight. Poor choice of words on my part. But I guess hit it with some of that dry humor.
Enemy situation has changed.
Oh no, it's the fucking horse.
Show your courage.
I'm with you.
This guy's a motherfucker.
Time
In
to
the name
change
of
tactics.
Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Alright, team. I'll let you do your thing. I
Disappear
know you're
among
strong
the sea
enough to
of
do it.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, fuck those birds. Ooh, we got the freeze.
Lend me your strength.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me your
Man,
strength.
Japard's really just keeping this guy locked.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Who's next?
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Disappear among
You know,
the
I just
sea
had a
of
really
butterflies.
random thought because I was thinking
Illusions of the
about
past.
this chain of thinking is kind of rude, but the people that like kind of have the waifuism going for
Lend
Sela,
me your strength.
the only thing that comes to mind is in the hotels. It's always a cuck
Lend
chair.
me your strength.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Unfortunate. After attacking enemies, characters deal quick damage. Yeah. And we'll get the fortune glue. Instead of thinking threesomes or harem stuff, you just immediately go to the time to cuck or be cucked. Because she's already got her thing. She already has a thing going. Very clearly she has a thing going, too. Purchase a Curio. Punk Lord mentality. Hell yeah. I'm excited for whenever we get around to Punk Lord. I'm just assuming we'll eventually go there. Oh, we got one of those codes. What do we got? This is the energy generating one. Polyamory exists, you know. Weed crying desperation. It's me on the weed. You know, that's true. I am being closed-minded to that path.
Disappear
Kudos to
among
the
sea
people
of
that could make that
butterflies.
work.
Illusions of the past.
Because I could not.
Lend me your strength. To guard and
No,
defend.
sorry, I'm memeing. Don't back
Crush
down.
them.
No, but you're right, though. There are some people that it works for. I don't know how they're able to make it work, but good on them for being able to do
Lend me
that.
your strength.
Who's next?
I just know me personally would get jealous. Let's reroll. Chance it. Fuck! We took the gamble and we lost. Yo, watching Bailu run around, it's like watching a Lalafell.
Lend me your strength.
It's little gremlins.
Is that all?
Man, you know what I really need to go
Forged in
back
ice.
into? Like,
Never falters.
there's so many games I started, did a stream of, and then just like... It's not like I dropped them because I didn't enjoy it, it's just... I tried doing too many games at once and got distracted. I need to revisit Super Mario Sunshine and Splatoon 3. I need to actually do the story on Splatoon 3.
Lend me your strength.
Alright. Let's get it.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The Splatoon's actually super fun. Like, I really like their solo play. Hey, Xeno. Yeah, playing Honkai today. We did the character story for Yukon. And I just kind of like doing some cleanup. I need to go finish. Since we're almost done, I want to finish up Mega Man Battle Network 3 as well. There is a post game to that one, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I'll be stuck trying to do the post game. I am not.
Illusions of the past.
Those are gonna be the real like nail-biting fights where I'm just fighting for my life the whole time. But maybe that's what we're in for. I mean, I did play Elden Ring.
Who's next?
It's okay to struggle. I forgot my I-62 reward here. Alrighty. Ooh.
Disappear among
There's
the
something
sea of
really
butterflies.
satisfying about
Illusions of the past.
Gepard's
Lend me
smashing.
your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Who's next?
Pop. And boss fight.
The enemy situation has
courage.
changed.
I'm with you.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Oh, we get
Forged in ice. Never
the
falter.
fun boss music.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
That's one thing that
Illusions of the
this
past.
game has endlessly impressed me with. It's fucking music.
Lend me your strength.
I'm just always so impressed with it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me your strength.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Oh yeah, do that big
Illusions
damage.
of the past.
Yeah.
Lend me your
Not as
strength.
big as I was hoping. Didn't have the crit damage buff.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
I'm getting bored a bit in Honkai Star Rail. That's
Is
fair.
that all? A will forged in ice.
I feel
Never
like
falters.
the pace that the content comes out, it's like two-pronged, because
Only a scratch.
on one hand,
Lend me your strength.
it's like a mobile game where you're supposed to like pick it up and play for 5-10 minutes here and there. I think it's the design intention when it comes to like the daily stuff. It shouldn't take a shitload of time. And then like when they release the patches is when they expect you to do longer grinds. But it's that maintaining people between patches that I think they're
Crush them.
that's where the struggle is, I
Who's
think,
next? Disappear
is
among the sea
keeping
of
people in
butterflies.
between the content
Illusions
patches.
of the past.
Lend me your strength.
Me personally, I'm pretty satisfied with some of the stuff.
Forged in ice.
And the patches are slow because the team's still new. Yeah, they're still coming up to speed. And I feel like generally they want to like
Lend me your strength.
line their patches up with the releases of new characters, or at least it feels that way to me. But if they're announcing two
Disappear among
characters
the
at
sea of
once
butterflies.
and doing them in
Illusions of the past.
batches
Lend
like
me your
that,
strength.
it's a bit of a battle to turn their stuff out. And Genshin's getting Fontaine soon, so I'm sure a lot of their company's focus is on that. Kafka banner out as well. Yeah. I'm gonna pull a little bit on it, but like I'm not gonna pop off trying to get my hands on her. I don't want to invest in like building 3 or 4 characters to support the one. Ooh. Good. Yeah, I hope I didn't get soft pity when I try to get Lynx. I don't want Fushwan. Yeah. She's one that I'm not too excited about. Guaranteed already. Oh, so you've already been pitied. So now you're just waiting to take advantage of it. I want that guarantee for Jinglu. Yeah. I wonder when they're gonna drop Jinglu.
Is that all? A will forged in ice.
Yeah. Oh, it's 1.4?
Lend me your
We already
strength.
haven't. We're on 1.2 right now, so
To guard and
there's.
defend. Crush them.
Fuck, that's a lot of time. Yeah, we're 1.2 right now. So is Jinglu hitting 1.3 then?
A will forged in ice. Never falters.
Bushwan and
Disappear among the
Inhibitor
sea
Lune
of
for
butterflies.
1.3. Oh, okay.
Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I have so many crystals
Illusions
saved
of
up.
the past.
Lend me your strength.
1.4 Xinglu and Sila rerun. That's gonna be a very that's gonna be a very good month for MiHoYo if they run that. Is this just like perspective leaks from or not leaks, but is it more like speculation or is it more like insider
illusions of the past
things?
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend.
Or is it more live letter things? I don't keep track of their live letters, so I'm not sure.
Who's next?
I do see little clips from their live letters, though. The voice actor for Welt gave me a good laugh.
Lend me your strength.
Where they're like, look at this new event where we're giving out tickets. And he's like, yes, tickets. I love tickets.
Among the
like,
sea of butterflies.
he just went full gremlin. But the fact that it was like presented as if Welt was doing it was just too funny to me.
A will forged in ice never falters.
I want to say leaks, but no. But since we know that there's Jingu animation, yeah, that's true. We'll just have to keep an eye. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good educated guess. Because there's no way they already make animation attacking and wait for 3 or 4 patches before releasing her. Yeah.
I'm with you.
I do agree that we probably should see her soon.
Show your
Soon being a relative term, because we're talking like fucking Q4.
Crush them.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Like we got a long wait, but
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all?
Lend me your strength.
for the companion quest already leaks it. Yeah. Well, that's definitely intentional.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
They
past.
knew exactly what they were doing when they showed her off. They're very clever in how they build their hype. But even though I don't really play Genshin all that much, I'm still excited for when they drop Charlotte. Because I really liked her character in the, whatchamacallit, the card event that they ran, where they made everyone play their card game. Which, honestly, I really like their card game.
Lend me your strength.
But like, you know, they plant the seeds.
Crush them.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Like the Catmore.
Illusions of the past.
Oh yeah. In general, they're just really good at designing characters at that company.
Only a scratch.
Like they know exactly what they're doing with a lot of their characters.
Is that all?
Cat and TCG.
Never falters.
You know, I like that cat too.
Troublesome.
Actually reminds me of so back when I was a kid,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I was a frequent flyer at the
Illusions of
local
the
card
past.
shop. I always went on Saturday morning to play. I started doing it with Pokemon cards, and then I got into wrestling and I played the wrestling card game, and then I moved into playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And that was like the last card game I was super into playing at this place.
To guard and defend.
But
Crush them.
because I was really into trading card games, I had spent a lot of time doing deck building as a kid. I'd sit there and just make whatever deck I could piece together out of random cards, and then I'd play the decks against each other. So I'd sit there cross-legged on the floor and simulate the duels. And sometimes my cat would curl up on the other side of the playmat.
Who's next?
So I would just act like she
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
she was my opponent, and I'd have her actually put her paw on the cards, and then I'd like vibe check what she decided to do, and I'd be like, oh, that's a good play. Oh, the cat going to challenge you. Yeah. So I used to actually play card games with my cat, which sounds really sad when you say it out loud, but it was more like a kid being cute thing, not like a kid not having friends play the card games with thing. Because I'd also do so me and my friend Nick, we'd sit down and we would call each other on the house landlines, and we would play the wrestling card game against each other over the phone. Like, we'd just be sitting there, and we just trusted that the other person wasn't cheating. I never cheated. I don't think he ever cheated. We were honorable. But we'd be sitting there on the phone just like... wrestling cards were so funny, because the fucking... like, the cards were called, like, kick, punch, suplex. Like... There's a lot of fucking funny names to the cards because it was just so simplistic. So you just hear like, all right, I'm gonna play kick. You take 5 damage. All right, you play elbow to the face. It was so straightforward, but it was so good. Honestly, it's one of my favorite card games I've ever played.
Lend me your strength.
Because it was really... There was such a wide cast of characters you could build your deck around, and such a wide variety of strategies. And like every character, they kind of like... They tried to make every character in the card game feel unique, because it was all licensed from WWF during its like peak time. So like you'd be playing as The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker. So like...
Who's next?
And all the cards were clips from the show, so like, or like camera angles that you wouldn't get on TV. So like I played one of the decks I played a lot at first was the Kane deck, and Kane's ability was at the start of your turn, when you draw, your opponent takes 1 damage. Yeah, it was based on the TV programming.
Who's next?
And basically, your deck was also your health. So as you took damage, you would overturn cards from the top of your deck. And there's 3 kinds of cards. So there's your attack cards, you had reversal cards, and then I get they're called action cards, but they're in essence spells. So you would play your action cards to like buff yourself, recover cards from your discard pile, search your deck, stuff like that. Add bonus damage to your moves, so like you could set something up to like buff your next move, for example, or shuffle 4 cards back into your deck and draw 1, stuff like that. And when you're taking damage and you're overturning the cards, if you overturned a reversal card that was relevant to the move played against you, it would stop the damage. And the idea was you would have like different tiers of cards. So you'd have like cards you could play just to like open the matchup. And if your move was successful, it would stay in front of you. And it kind of acted like a, it was called momentum. So kick, which dealt 5 damage, if I played kick and it stayed on the mat, I would now have 5 momentum, which would let me play bigger moves that required 5 or less momentum to use. So as the game progresses, you're unlocking your bigger, harder hitting cards. It was a legitimately well-designed card game. It's just unfortunate that like card games weren't Or like it wasn't like a super popular card game after wrestling kind of cooled a little bit. Ooh. That's what we were looking for. Let's level it to see what stats we get out of it. Otherwise it might just be fodder. Because I'm trying to get a better one than the one that Seela's using right now. Ideally with crit damage. Where's it at? Yeah, quantum, attack, percentage, defense, effect, resistance. Alright, let's just nudge it a little bit. See what the bonus stat we get is. Fuck. Alright, that one's kind of a dud. Still got a lot of these orbs though to sift through. Big F. Also, hey Kate. Yeah, I had high hopes that we were going to be able to turn that one around. Because like the one Seela has isn't bad, but my Seela stats are kind of fucked up. I got garbage too. I still got a few attempts left in me, but I was really hoping. The crit rate's really high, but my crit damage is not low, but it's not high. She's fully reliant on Bronya's buff. It is what it is. But yeah. I'm kind of building too many characters right now. I just randomly decided that I was going to go for like level Japard today. And it took all my fucking resources. So I'm broke again. It's been worth it though. I actually really like Japard in my party. He's doing good work. I'm broke too. We're all on the broke bus right now, I think. We need another one of those events where they're like, hey, want to double your rewards from the golden thingy? My Japard's sitting at 3k, but I still gotta do some more of his traces and stuff. He's not done yet. He's on the come up. Yeah. There's double later in Relic. Ooh, double Relic rewards. Okay. That I'm looking forward to, because there's a lot of armor I need. I have character tangent issues too. Sometimes need a break to focus on actual gains after no good rolls for weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the big thing. Like, you just need to score some wins just to feel good again. It's tough to like stick in there and just grind crystals and just like be like, man, sure hope all this work pays off later. I feel like I should run one of those things. No, that's the wrong place. Yeah. I'm a little late to the party on this, but I didn't realize that there was a fucking like stellar map like this of the different zones. I accidentally stumbled on it for the Xianzhou, and I was just like, oh shit. Like, these maps are cool looking. I really like this. So many just like nice little touches. Even if Star Rail has like a small team, I'm really impressed with what they're doing, like as that small team. I haven't had a RPG pull me in the way that it did when I was watching my buddy play. He's doing the like the final fight in Belobog, and I saw him doing it, and I just like, holy shit, that looks cool. And then I started listening to the music, and I was like, all right, if this is the quality that they're working with, the game's worth playing. Make Jeppy do work for his own traces. Get in there, champ.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
Yeah, I learned a lot of little things today, actually. Because I was looking into just like team building things. I felt like I needed to shake things up a little bit. I ended up not shaking them up, aside from leveling Chikard, which is something I'd been considering anyway. But I learned a lot about their rough aggro system, where like the aggro is controlled by the role of the character on like a priority system.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But the main thing I learned from that was so though March's shield adds like that big thick shield on someone, it also makes them more likely to get hit, which I know is right there in the trace. Like it tells you that when you read her skill. I didn't fucking read it. I just said, oh yeah, it's a shield, it's fine. I didn't realize it was also like an aggro attraction.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Suddenly, her being paired up with Clara on everything made a lot more sense.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me your strength.
We're slowly chipping.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lend me your strength.
God.
Is that all?
Maybe she just didn't crit there.
Forged in ice.
Like,
Never falters.
77 isn't guaranteed. It's just a very high chance. Maybe I'm just not doing good luck when I'm like visually checking for all damage.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Because her skill's doing 22,000, but her ult's only doing around 40,000. So I do think she's just not critting.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
All those individual
Illusions
hits.
of the past.
Lend me your strength.
I should slow down time so I can actually look.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
That's fine. She still does really good damage. I'm just overthinking it. If I'm gonna use you, I need you to at least get this. We've almost got you there. How many more? 3 more? Probably won't get it from this batch, but we'll see. Yeah, I actually recently went on a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh kick.
Lend me your strength.
Not recently. It was kind of like
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
probably like a year and a half ago now.
Illusions of the past.
But I had I saw they were selling it was like a box that was based around Battle City,
Lend me your strength.
which is like probably the most hype arc in the OG Yu-Gi-Oh thing. It's where everyone's just wandering the city fighting each other.
Illusions of the past.
Lend me your strength.
So like I bought it for nostalgia reasons to play with other people. But I feel like a lot of people.
A will forged in ice.
No, you know what? That's not fair to say because I have gotten people to play with me.
Lend me your strength.
But I do think there's a hesitance, I think, for some people to like re-engage with stuff they liked as kids a lot. But like, I don't know, something about deck building and then running the decks against each other is so good. Sometimes there's like it's like something really chill about it, you know. Also, I missed your thing that you were starting to buy some Pokemon cards for collection. Are you just like grabbing packs, Fino, and running through them, or are you like sniping out specific cards that just have good art? Or are you getting like old stuff?
Illusions of the past.
'Cause once I started doing the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, I did buy like a few random Pokemon card packs, just to, like, you know, nostalgia open.
Never falters.
Oh man, card games take me back. My I had a weekly allowance of $5. With $5, I could buy 1 pack of Pokemon cards, chips, and a pop. And that was my Saturday morning. Get dropped off probably like 9 or 10 o'clock, right when the store opens. Play Pokemon for a while. Around noon, my mom would pick me back up. They're so friendly there too. Like the people running the store were actually so nice. And then there'd be like the older guys playing Warhammer in there too. Warhammer's always like kind of loomed around me as a something that's always been like a cautious interest from afar. Because like I remember doing like their demo. They'd have like starter sets that you could play against store staff with. And it definitely like had me interested to give it a try. But I never pulled the trigger on that because Warhammer's fucking expensive and I was a child that got $5 a week. No, I still remember the first thing I like saved up for week over week. It was a VHS of early Digimon episodes. That was the first time I like saved my money up for a specific thing. I was like scrounging for change in the couch and shit. Good times. Man, I am so weak to nostalgia. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna wrap up for now. My energy level's coming down. I'm gonna set us up to do a raid on one of my friends that I've been... They're playing Amori right now. But they actually just recently started playing 14, like Final Fantasy 14. It's been really interesting watching someone completely fresh to the game kind of exploring and seeing how things go. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot us over to my friend Sophia. But thanks for hanging out. I'm probably gonna stream a fair bit on the weekend. At least that's a hope I have. I'll figure out what I want to actually stream. But that's the game plan. Or game plan. So everyone have a good rest of your night, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a good rest of your week. Let's finish strong. Alright, peace. go.
Solvent!